When did you make up your mind?
Well, I've always been a Eurosceptic, and I always believe in sticking to your principles, really, and having conviction. But I've also consulted with the constituency as well to get their views.
Yeah, so your constituents in Morley, you've talked to them about this. I mean, I assume they already knew when they voted for you that you were Eurosceptic anyway.
Yes, I mean, 2 years ago, do you remember the Let Britain Decide campaign, where we was trying to get the referendum? I took a street stall right around the constituency. I got about 700 signatures for it, and 3/4 of them was very much wanting to be out. And also, in the last week, I've sent an email out to constituents, and we've had 600 back. And again, 3/4 of them want to be out.
So you're talking to the people who put you in Parliament. What do you make of the likes of Boris Johnson, who seem to the rest of us have dithered until the final moment and he's decided he wants to go out? Is that fair to his constituents?
I can't comment for other MPs, really. I know my own personal views, and I think Boris has really tried to look at both sides of the argument, and I'm very pleased to have him on the Out campaign. I think is a good asset for us to have there, really. So.
There's a lot of talk that any rift in the Conservative Party will be healed on June the 24th, whatever the result. Do you really think that's the case? Because there seemed to be a big split developing, not just in the party, but inside the cabinet as well.
Well, as I've been speaking to my colleagues over the last few months, because it's obviously been a hot topic, really, and whether with the new intake, for example, the new intake, we've all signed this letter saying that we want, positive grown-up politics and pull together afterwards, and I know that similar things have been happening with the 2010 intake. So I mean, it's took 18 years for the Conservatives to have a majority government. We're not going to mess it up, really. Yeah,
because prior to that, of course, there were huge rifts in the Conservative Party that perhaps took 18 years to heal. You must be thinking, this could happen again. This could hand the next election to the Labour Party, or anyone else for that matter, on a plate when you've only just won a majority, which surprised everybody.
I think the difference is this time, though, we've got a Prime Minister who, after 40 years, has given us this referendum. I mean, I've never had a referendum in my time at 41 years old. And so I think the fact, even though he's on the in campaign, us outers do respect that we've got this vote at last. So it's a different ball game than it was all those years ago.
As Andy said in his report at the start there, 122 days to go. There'll be people watching who are already bored of all this EU talk. Are you concerned that it'll run out of steam a little bit? People will get turned off as we head towards June?
I think that's always a possibility, but I think it's important that both camps really, we create a bit of excitement, but I think it's important to get down on the ground as well. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot in Yorkshire to sort of get people's views, but also sell the fact that let's support the Out campaign. So it's the groundwork as well, really, and engagement. I mean, I've got lots of leaflets going out over the next 2 weeks about the campaign. So.